Good morning. I hope everyone had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I'm Suzanne Susanna. Empowered Lifestyle is my company. I am here in the office of the Austin Bracelet Company in West Hartford, Connecticut. And
yes, I'm Taya, here with the Austin Bracelet Company. This is my studio in West Hartford. It's this gorgeous sunny day out. We're here working, and we're excited to be live with you today.
yeah, very much so. And so this is exam week. Leo's got exams all week, right?
Yes, so Leo is in a private school and they're finishing up this week. The public schools are going for a couple more weeks, but regardless, it's final project time, final exam time. We're approaching the end.
Yes, and this is a stressful time for kids. It's a stressful time for parents wanting to make sure that their kids are going to do well. And we just want to talk about some of the things and the ways that can make a really profound difference in supporting not only our kids, but ourselves as well as we go through the stress of high demand and wanting to show up as our very best. And I know this is very personal and you're passionate about it, watching Leo even study and be concerned about doing well in his exams, right?
Yeah, of course. And, everybody has their different struggles around focus and concentration, but it is a topic that comes up a lot that people need support with. And so one of the very cool things about the essential oils is that they help support focus and concentration naturally. And there are so many different options for that, and it can be as easy as diffusing them or applying them topically. Sometimes, kids are very open to having their own roller bottle and applying them topically. Sometimes they're not, and it's easier just to diffuse in the room where the studying is happening, and that can help also.
Yes, very much. And the diffuser bracelets can really help the children when that aroma that helps them focus is right there on their wrist. It's right there by their keyboard or their book, whatever they're doing, their desk, and that is very helpful. So do you have some favorite oils you've put together to help with focus and concentration?
Yeah, so I have a little basket of oils here instead of trying to hold them all in my hand. So many good oils for focus and concentration. One of my favorites as far as individual oils is rosemary. It's very good for cognitive health. The herb oils are very clarifying in our thought processes. So rosemary being a top one, but also peppermint is another great oil. So peppermint, rosemary's in here. I love putting those in the diffuser. One of the top oils for focus and concentration is vetiver oil. Vetiver is a thicker oil that comes from the roots of a grass in Haiti.
Yeah.
So it can be a little bit tricky. You have to be kind of patient, to get, a couple drops out of the bottle, but in the diffuser and applied topically, it works really, really well. Another single oil that helps with concentration is lavender because it's very calming. So lavender is very adaptable to a lot of our needs. It's relaxing, when you need to calm down, but it also can just mellow you out to help you focus. Another single oil that I love putting in the diffuser is ginger because it's very empowering. So ginger is the oil of empowerment and is energizing. So if you have any of these oils, you can do, single oils in the diffuser. You can do a diffuser blend. There's no exact science to it, except, we have recommendations for, you can put 5 drops of each of, 3 oils or 2 oils, and there's no harm in mixing and matching any oils. A lot of people ask, they're like, oh, can I just, put any oils in, or, is there a certain way to do it? You can experiment and see what works for you. If you're diffusing in a small office like this, you might need less drops of oil. If you're diffusing in your, kitchen where the kids are studying at the dining room table, you might need, a few more drops of oil for it to fill the room. Just depends on the environment.
Exactly. Yeah. I use lots of drops in my space because the ceilings are high and it's very open, and I'll put quite a few drops in my diffuser, and I really like that. But in another space, just less might be better.
Yes, and so you go with what, you experiment and see what works for you, but definitely if you have these oils or if you don't have them, they're easy to obtain and they really do help with focus and concentration. Those were some of my favorite single oils. As far as blends, doTERRA has put a lot of work into the science of essential oils and how they work together to help our neurons connect in our brain and have an effect on our biology to support us. And we have a couple of great blends, including Intune, which is one of your favorite blends.
It is, and I forgot to get it out of my pocket.
It's okay.
Look to show
it's in a roller bottle. Like this.
And I use it all day long. I just love it. It calms me and it helps me collect my thoughts. And who doesn't need that all day long, right?
Yeah. So that's a great blend. Very easy. Again, you're not putting that one in the diffuser. You're applying it topically. So you can just apply it to the insides of your wrists or diffuser bracelets if you have them. You like to rub it onto the back of your neck, right?
I do. I put it on my pulse points and I kind of massage it around. It's blended with coconut oil, so it's very, very blendy. It's nice to just, rub around. And I put it on my wrists, rub my wrists together. And always when you apply an oil, hold a little under your nose and just inhale and appreciate that aroma, because you're hitting all the senses. What you apply to your skin goes into your bloodstream, and what you inhale and enjoy breathing in goes into the olfactory system of the body, which affects the entire body. And I always do that with my oils. I do it at bedtime for my sleep oils. Always inhale each oil that I'm applying, as well as apply it to my body. And so I love the Intune, and I literally do. I carry it in my pocketbook. I literally do use it all day long, and people compliment me on how good it smells. So
it does. It's a really nice blend. The other blend for focus and concentration is Thinker. We have a line of oils that is called our kids collection. However, it's really good for kids and adults. So it was kind of put together by doTERRA to help support kids, to make it easy with these blends to help different targeted areas. But I love using Thinker. I don't have it in my basket here today, but again, it's a blend of oils that helps with focus and concentration. Other blends that can help is Adaptive. I know a lot of you have Adaptive because it's an oil that we recommend a lot to help with stressful feelings and a sense of calm. So that has lavender in it. It has wild orange. It has spearmint. Spearmint's also very good for speech and for mental focus. And
how about Motivate?
Motivate's another great one. Yeah, so Motivate's part of our emotional collection, and it comes in a 5 ml bottle, or it comes in a roller bottle, which I carry in my bag. And Motivate is a great one. It has the mint oils, very invigorating. Would be a great one for focus.
It smells beautiful. Yeah, it's really wonderful. I diffuse Motivate when I want to stay on task with a project. Yeah. It really helps me. Yeah. Anything else with oils?
So those are no, not really. I mean, those are my recommendations for focus and concentration. And I know it's a hard time of year. Like I talk to my sister and other moms, and we feel like we're being pulled in so many different directions. We've got field days and end of school projects and spirit weeks and, everything. So it can feel a lot and overwhelming. Just remember to use your oils, because if you don't use them, they don't work.
Yeah, that's a
you
guarantee.
Need to use them.
Guarantee.
And you'll be surprised at how diffusing or, applying topically as we're in this busy season, trying to help our kids through the finish line, of the end of year. You'll be surprised at how beneficial and helpful they are.
Very, very much, yes. And if I could share a little about our nutrition and focus and concentration, you know that I'm passionate about the prevention of type 2 diabetes, which has caused me to do a lot of research about sugar and excess carbohydrates. And these, the standard American diet is so carb-centric and so heavy on sugar that it is kind of just frying our brains. And if kids have carbs for breakfast and then they go off to school, by around 10:30 in the morning, their blood sugar is dropping, and that's going to make it really hard for them to focus. So having a good protein of some sort, it could be a smoothie with protein powder in it, it could be some eggs, even leftover chicken, you know, any kind of protein is completely okay to eat for breakfast, and it will give them more stability in their blood sugar through the day, which will give them better concentration and focus as they're working. And snacks, you know, sugary snacks after school when kids are studying, it actually causes a lot of clutter in the brain. The sugar really affects the mitochondria of our cells, and you know, that goes for kids and adults. It just really isn't our friend. We know we all have some of it sometimes, but most of us have too much of it all the time, and it is hurting our overall mental well-being and brain function. So another thing that's going to help your kids focus and study is movement. Send them out for a run around the block before they study. Just that increasing the heart rate, increasing the respiration, getting blood circulating, it brings fresh oxygen to the brain cells, and that helps focus and concentration. And that goes for kids and adults. You know, go up the stairs in your office building, or you know, go out and walk around the block on your lunch break. You'll feel better, I promise. And so we all need these support, these tips, and we all need support. And so I hope you find this helpful. Did you want to share our giveaway this month?
Yeah, so we're approaching the end of May, and we know that so many of you have gotten your lifestyle orders in of 100 PV this month already, so you're entered to win our giveaway. And we're giving away this beautiful little doTERRA bag that is holding your oils. So there's a zip pouch up top, there's a zip pouch on the bottom, and we are going to pick a winner next Tuesday at the beginning of June for this little bag, and then we have another exciting giveaway in June.
We do, yeah. And please come. If you're not registered already, there are still a few open spots to attend our event this Saturday. We will be presenting there on movement and metabolic health, and we have a doctor from doTERRA's education team coming to speak with us. It's going to be a very worthwhile couple of hours spent. It's from 10 to 1, and registration costs $10, but you're going to get a $32 oil handed to you at the door. And there will be other bonuses and giveaways, and I promise it will be really worthwhile. And we know you care about your health. That's why you're here joining us today. And this is a great opportunity to learn more from a very educated and reliable sources about ways to master our good health. And so we'll share that link in the chat after the call. Is that where we're sharing it, in the chat?
Yeah, I'll share the link for the event on June 3rd in the chat, and then we'll do another post in the group so you can't miss it. Again, very inexpensive ticket. It's right here in, you know, centrally located in Connecticut. Couple hours, won't take up your whole day. It'll be great.
Yeah, we hope you'll join us. And for those of you who are already registered, we're really looking forward to seeing you there. Yeah. So anything else?
No, that's all. Just enjoy the week. And if you're just joining us now, in the beginning of the video, we had some great oil tips for focus and concentration. We talked about, you know, being in final exam week, but really for anybody, they're very, very helpful. So
yes. Absolutely. So thank you for joining us. Give us a like, an emoji. You can drop into our YouTube channel. We share these videos there. So mine is Suzanne Sasana, and yours is, what is yours again?
Heya Teya.
Heya Teya. And so you can also see these videos there and share it with any friend that you think might be interested in this topic that might not be on Facebook. So have a wonderful day, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Bye, everybody.